When you press the button, the slot machine will spit money out. Keep shrinking and winning like you know the result. He took his cup away. Then the cup next to it was touched. The casino owner quickly noticed the man. They kept looking for evidence that Cage cheated, but I can't find it anyway. Cage noticed that someone was watching him and immediately got up and left. Immediately ordered his men to chase after. Cage swaggers in the casino and hides sideways behind a beautiful woman pretending to be playing a game console. And then I lit a cigarette. And then he leaned over to strap it on and dodged another security guard. The boss immediately ordered his men to go down and arrest him next to the slot machine. Turned around and passed 2 security guards straight to the bathroom. Then take off your coat. Take away the hat and dress of the old man who bowed his head and washed his face. Just brushed past the security guard who caught him, and he walks out the door. Walk towards the already arranged car and drive away. Cage came home and played pool freely with his neighbors. It turns out that Cage also met a man robbing at the casino today. Before he did, he immediately stepped forward to subdue the other party. By analyzing his ability to benefit ordinary people, I plan to let him serve in the military and find the bomb with the ability to predict the future. But Cage is leisurely drinking a small wine. In this restaurant, he's going to meet the love of his life. It's 8:10. The girl arrived on time. Cage looks straight at him. Maybe it's love at first sight. The normally calm man now doesn't know how to say hello. I noticed you were alone too. Do you mind if I join you, actually? I do, sorry to bother you, but I have a question about the coffee. Isn't that something you should probably ask your waitress? Yes. It is. Excuse me, do you have a light? I don't smoke. Just when he was worried about how to strike up a conversation, a man walked right up to him. Apparently, Liz didn't want anything to do with him, but the man shamelessly took his hand. Cage immediately stepped forward to stop. I want to get the girl's favor, but Liz turned away. But it was just his preconception. Cage went straight to the man. Tell him he's Liz's future. It was this sentence that completely annoyed him. He directly punched Cage to the ground. God damn it, Kendall. What, don't blame me. This is your fault. Get out of here. Will somebody please call the cops? So sorry to see him desperate to stand up for himself. Liz felt very warm in her heart. To express gratitude, he offered to give Cage a ride. The man readily agreed. The two talked happily along the way. To the destination Indian Blue. Liz comes to teach every week. He has prepared a present for the child whose birthday is today. And Cage was going to do it. I found this rock out in the camp, and I want you to hold it. It's a magic rock. It's magic. You won't buy happy birthday. Can't help laughing. It was pouring rain on the way back. The road ahead collapsed. They can only go back the same way. I found a random hotel to stay in, but there was only one room left. Cage proposed to hide in the car, but he was very touched. I can't help but add a few more favorites. He was lying in bed trying to fall asleep. He got up and opened the curtains and looked at the man in the car. I have a different story in my heart. The next morning, Liz comes out of the bathroom after taking a shower. Cage has been waiting for a long time. Cage ignites white paper. Conjure arose in an instant. This sudden surprise made Liz elated. Love deep, the two kissed each other emotionally. Cage just captured Muse's heart, but trouble ensued. After following him for the past few days, Connie is going to use Liz to control him. He released the surveillance video of Cage saving people in the casino and was maliciously strangled. Liz looked at him in disbelief. They took out the medicine and asked her to add it to Cage's drink. Just one piece will fall to the ground, so they will bring people to justice. Liz stayed calm and walked back to the room. Take the opportunity to put pills in the drink. Cage was just about to drink that. Don't drink that. Liz hugged him, told Cage everything. Seeing things get out of hand, he told Liz about his superpowers. As he spoke, he turned on the TV to prove it. Can't get lost in words if you never believed words. You can't get lost in the woods if you never go into the woods. How are you doing this? I have no idea how I can handle it. He didn't want everything to be judged. Looking at the house, there has been no movement. The FBI plans to take the initiative. I saw Cage writing something quickly. He told Lee, be sure to follow the note after 45 seconds. After explaining everything, Cage plans to lure them away. Connie didn't feel good when she saw this. Cage suddenly ran forward, jump off a high place. Go get him alive! Facing the pursuit of the crowd. Cage always finds the best route, but there's no escape at all. 45 seconds later, Liz is driving her car towards the water tower. Seeing the car smash into the front, the police had to dodge first. Cage squatted down calmly. Perfect obstacle avoidance. He can handle a series of obstacles with ease, then immediately scare away towards the mountain. Unexpectedly, Connie was already waiting at the foot of the mountain. I know there will be a landslide in a while, so he started blocking. See if a man will die. Cage couldn't bear it and scared him, just fell into a certain trap. The terrorists who have been watching secretly can only kidnap leads. But you want him to use his superpowers to find the terrorists' old cow, and you just serve them up. Saying that, he turned on the TV coverage of terrorists. But Cage met Lychee and was coerced. He was covered in bombs. Helpless in a wheelchair, the eager Cage can only pretend to agree. The guards pressed Cage to the prison. He lured their master with a cigarette. Several people are not Cage's opponents at all. Knocked down in 2 strokes. And then the alarm goes off. Connie rushed to chase. Cage ran forward desperately to save Liz, but was caught up by Kenny taking a shortcut. After the two talked, the two sides agreed to cooperate to take down the criminal and rescue Liz. Then Connie ordered her men to shut down the cell tower. Lure the enemy with your body. Just as he was reporting his record to the boss. But the phone has no signal at all. So he turned away. The Federal Bureau appears behind. Cage made careful calculations. He saw the terrorists take Liz to the car, then press the time bomb on him. As they drove away, Cage saw the terrorists' license plate number. Kenny immediately arranged for his subordinates to track down. With the help of Cage, they can always kill their enemies with one blow. Lizzie took advantage of the chaos to escape and hid in a warehouse on the side. Unexpectedly, he was held hostage by the leader of the organization. Immediately stopped the people who are still shooting. The ringleader took the girl into the warehouse and planted a bomb along the way. Fortunately, it's just my own calculation. Tell the reversible sniper the direction when it passes again. The sniper was knocked to the ground. To find the one you love. Hatch inspires unlimited ability. I saw his figure traveling through every corner. I finally found the forest hide behind the water pipe and immediately arranged for everyone to attack. Hatch immediately rushed to the study. Countless clones were knocked to the ground. The leader plans to detonate the bomb and die together. The FBI turned the warehouse upside down and didn't find the bomb. Cage can only deduce something's wrong again. I made mistakes, what? It's happening when how? So he stopped the lychee, but the next second, the whole city was blown up. It turns out that all this is Cage's deduction. Since being with Liz, he can predict the future, and this time he walks out of the room and go with Coney in the end.